Hi, Deadlock's here again, and today we're taking a look at the talk that Deviant and friends done at DEF CON conference. I'm guessing it's a conference. I don't really know what it is. It's a hacker thing, whatever. But they've done a talk on handcuffs where there was a lot of field demonstrations and quite a bit of
misinformation.
I was going to say not great information. I don't think they're trying to mislead you. They just didn't know. I'm going to point that stuff out now. So, on to the first clip.
Because Mr. Deadlocks has nothing else bad to do.
True. First clip.
But if you have something like a sticker, do I have a sticker sitting up here? I do. Can you still hear me? Yes. So if you have, let's say, like a sticker paper backing, because that works well, dollar bills work well. Sometimes that paper is just thin enough to slip in underneath the teeth here, but thick enough to still trip the levers. So if I can slip it under, or I just shredded the paper. Yeah, let me flip it around one last time. Demo fail. If you have dollar bills you don't mind shredding up, you can usually do it with that too. I don't know if you can see it, but
it works really well with European currency since they tend to be more plastic.
Yeah, European currency, Australian currency, especially.
Now, it did actually take me a couple of times of watching this talk to realise how badly that actually went, because he didn't just fail to do it once, he failed to do it twice. And then, while someone said something that distracted everyone, tried to get them away from the camera, nearly took out everyone's drinks and everything.
But it works really well with European currency since they tend to be more plastic.
Yeah, European currency, Australian currency, especially.
It's never happened.
It wasn't so.
It was brilliant. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a sticker or a sticker backing to try that theory. But they did talk about money. So let's try it with money. Let's see if they were right. Now, if I was going to try it with a sticker backing, I probably would have actually used the whole sticker because it would have had a bit more rigidity.
Enforcement.
And I probably would have tested before I done it live in front of people to make sure it actually was going to work and it wasn't too difficult. But I suppose that's just me. Is this going to work?
Ta-da!
Yeah. I had a fair idea it would. Anyway, on to the next clip.
This kind, so like a Hyatt's brand or an ASP, a Chicago handcuff. Can you guys see that? There are actually two pawls in there. Now you might be able to shim that, thank you, pretty effectively, but you can't reach in with like a pick or a paper clip or something like that. You might trip one pawl, but not the other. And the same thing is carried even further with other brands that use like triple pawls. A lot of Hyatt cuffs from the UK have these, the Kyongchangs from Korea.
So basically, what they've just said is you can't pick out of multi-pawl handcuffs with a pick or a paper clip. That was what they said, paper clip, because you could catch one pawl and not the others. Now, they specifically mentioned Hyatt, and they specifically mentioned paperclip.
Here we have a paperclip and some Hyatt.
Okay, got it part way. Got it all the way. Now, just to prove a point that that wasn't a glitch in the matrix or anything. Got it part way again. Kind of a fail. I've bent my paperclip.
You know.
But that's fine.
Because we have lots of
Because we have open now. So they mentioned Hyatt, they also mentioned Kyongchang.
Then my pink ones.
Yeah, they're a bit messed up, but
Yeah.
the pole's
my
all
pink
good.
Babies.
So, again, part way out. I hate picking with paper clips because they bend and then you slip off the thing. There you go, escape them.
Still can do it though.
Well, I say escape them, I picked them, that wasn't escape.
But if you're wearing them, it
Misspeaking
would have
because
been.
I'm not perfect neither. So this next clip I have actually covered before in the past. So I'm just going to play what I've done before.
The Yule handcuffs, one of our favorite handcuffs they utilize, there's almost no mass in that double locking bar. And in fact, the double locking bar and the spring is the same piece of metal. So there's almost no mass right there, and it's extremely difficult. Actually, I don't think we've ever been able to use the whack attack to unset the double lock.
No, we never have.
Yule. Double lock. No longer double lock. Whack attack works. Now granted, this isn't the full story. Now, I actually have the... yeah, there's Yule there. The very same cuffs that I used in that video. And the thing is, they're right and they're wrong. Because if you look in there, that's like a proper double locking bar. They said that all springs, all the double locks are part of the spring. They're not. I don't know if the old ones are and the new ones aren't, or if it's kind of a weird mix. I don't really know. Should maybe try and find that one out. But either way, they weren't quite right on that one. Okay, this next clip is it's a minor thing. It's...
You mean there's a little man with a helmet and a pickaxe?
No.
Oh.
That's not what I meant at all.
Oh. That's just the north side of me coming out.
Oh, okie dokie.
Northern as the miners.
I agree completely. But anyway, Ray says this.
I think until 2005 or something, and they're still around. So they stopped making them now, but they're still around. And for 20 years or something, those were around. And the nice thing about this is that they are the only cuff that I know of that's in police use, which you can escape from without any tool at all.
I do actually really like Ray in this talk. He doesn't really get things wrong. He actually seems to be a really knowledgeable guy. And after watching this, I didn't realise that. And then I went to watch another talk that is just him, on his own. And I was originally watching it to go, I wonder what he got wrong this time. It was a brilliant talk. And all the information in it was spot on. But that little thing there, he did get a little bit wrong, but he covered himself, which I like. He said that the Cleusos are the only cuffs that you can escape with no tool whatsoever. Suddenly realised I didn't have the cuffs that I required ready, but now I do. The cuffs he was talking about with the no tool escape are these Cleusos, which if you double lock them, you can whack attack them, and the double lock is off. I'm not going to do that because I don't like to whack attack these, but then by manipulating the double lock and the pole at the same time, why is that? That was different. Oh, I see what I did. Okay.
Do you see what it is yet?
I haven't done this for... oh, there we go. There's a little bit of a knack to it, unless you've got the really early ones that were really bad for doing it. These aren't the really early ones. Bit tricky to do it with, but can be done. He said that they are only cuffs that he knows of that you don't need a tool to escape. But I bring you these Rivolier, which pretty much is like normal cuffs. You have a button to double lock. If you double lock them, there we go, double locked, and squeeze hard, ball becomes free.
Like magic.
No tools required whatsoever, and yes, these were in service.
Wasn't it Germany? No?
Nope, that one was France.
France.
We interrupt this program with breaking news.
Breaking news in the cuff world, and this doesn't happen very often, so the timing is really weird. But another no tool escape has been discovered by Coxie's picks.
It would be Coxie.
It's been somewhere between me videoing this and it coming out. Like it's coming, like this video is going out in a few days, and I'm having to add this in now. because when I started this video I had it all edited and everything, it wasn't there. But anyway, here's a clip.
These have got to be my favourite handcuffs of all time. ASP Sentry, with so much freedom built in. So let's see what it takes to get out of these with no tools. The only tool I'm going to use is a key to set the double lock. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with the double lock set. Right? We'll get rid of that, just like this. Double lock on. Now, this is where it gets a bit fun. We're going to remove the cuff with a little bit of shock. Here we go, and done. And that, so you get out of ASP Sentry with no tools. Perfect. Gotta love them. See you in the next one.
Well, there you go.
Close.
That's the most wrong I have ever seen, Ray. But yeah, I strongly advise like watching his other talk because it's quite interesting. I will link it in the description. I will also link the DEF CON video in the description because it does have some cool stuff in it. I do actually quite like it. But I think we're going to leave it there for this video because this has gone on quite long, I think. And there is a part 2 because they've got a lot of things wrong.
Potentially a part 3.
Maybe. If not, we've got a lot of other YouTube creators and stuff to go at. So yeah, there's more coming. That's all from us.
Bobby pins ready.
That's all from us. See you next time.
Bye.